told you, the world is shifting and so is the dollar's role in it. From BRICS alliances to rising global tensions, a new economic chapter is unfolding. And in the middle of this transformation, one digital asset stands out as uniquely neutral, decentralized, and programmable: Radiant RXD. Today, we're diving into how Radiant fits into the growing movement of de-dollarization and why it might be more than just another crypto project. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a hot topic: de-dollarization, the global push to reduce reliance on the US dollar, and how this macro trend is creating space for digital assets like Radiant RXD to step in. So, let's talk about what's happening globally, what Radiant is doing, and why RXD may play a strategic role in the years ahead. Let's start with a quick primer. De-dollarization is the growing effort by countries to reduce their dependence on the US dollar for trade, reserves, and financial infrastructure. Leading the charge are the BRICS nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. In 2024, Russia made it clear that de-dollarization is underway and cannot be stopped. In 2025, Brazil's president doubled down, pushing forward despite public tariff threats from the US. This isn't just political posturing, it's a serious recalibration of how global value flows. And this is where decentralized, neutral technologies come in. So, what is Radiant? Radiant is a Bitcoin-style blockchain launched in 2022 that supports small contracts without relying on centralized authorities or Ethereum-style bloat. It uses the UTXO model, meaning it's built with Bitcoin's strengths, transparency, security, and predictability. But here's the twist: it also supports programmable payments, conditions, and logic like Ethereum, using a minimalist scripting system. It doesn't have a virtual machine, it doesn't rely on gas, and it doesn't need trusted intermediaries. This makes Radiant a rare breed, a trustless, programmable currency designed for borderless use. Now, let's talk about why RDX matters right now. In a world where digital currencies are increasingly tied to governments like CBDCs, Radiant offers something completely different. It's neutral, it's stateless, it's permissionless. Unlike flat currencies, Radiant can't be seized, frozen, or weaponized. And unlike CBDCs, it doesn't require permission from a central authority to use. As BRICS nations build alternatives to SWIFT and promote local currency trading, RXD presents a new option: a decentralized, censorship-resistant medium of exchange accessible to anyone, anywhere. Think freelancers in Brazil getting paid from Russia, or small businesses in India buying from South Africa without relying on dollars, banks, or middlemen. That's the real-world utility Radiant is aiming for. Radiant's economic design also plays a huge role in its long-term potential. It has a fixed supply of 21 billion RXD, with halving events every 2 years, just like Bitcoin. Over 13.5 billion have already been mined, over 90% will be in circulation by 2030. Inflation is already under 10% and projected to drop below 1% by the early 2030s. This creates real scarcity. As global currencies face inflation and political manipulation, RXD's supply is transparent and predictable. It's not just programmable, it's deflationary, borderless, and fair. Radiant is still under the radar. It's not on every exchange, it doesn't have a celebrity founder, and it doesn't run flashy campaigns, but that's part of its strength. There's no VC pre-mine, no central team running the show. The community is made up of miners, open source devs, and early adopters building wallets, tools, and payment systems from the ground up. It aligns with the original version of crypto: decentralized, censorship-resistant money owned by its users. In a post-dollar world, these values become not just ideological, but practical. We're not saying RXD will replace fiat or become the next global reserve currency, but in a world where the dollar is questioned and digital trade increases, Radiant could become a strategic layer of global commerce. A place where logic meets trust and borders don't limit value exchange. It could serve cross-border freelance markets, micro-trade between emerging economies, trustless B2B payments, and act as an alternative store of value for those outside Western banking systems. And it does this while remaining accessible, neutral, and efficient. So, what does all this mean? Financial world is shifting. Old systems are being questioned, and in that environment, neutral digital assets like Radiant start to make more and more sense. Radiant offers more than speculation. It offers structure, scarcity, and freedom. If de-dollarization continues gaining traction, RXD could become not just an investment, but a lifeline for those seeking autonomy in a decentralized future. If you're into the intersection of crypto, geopolitics, and decentralization, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and stay sovereign out there.